Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm coming at you live from Dubai here. First time in Dubai, amazing. You know, the crazy floods were absolutely insane yesterday, like most rain they've seen in I don't even know how long, like years and years and years and years, decades. But we're here in an amazing place where there are a lot of people bullish on crypto, obviously, but this video, I wanted to talk kind of more about strategy a little bit and make sure we're prepared for what's coming. And I feel like these videos are so crucial because oftentimes we talk about, you know, what's going to 100x, how are we going to get there, how are we going to get financial freedom, what do we need to do, those sort of things. And I think oftentimes we kind of get to this point where maybe we're making it too complicated, right? We're actually trying to do too much in a lot of ways. And I've got to remind myself of this too, is like, keep it simple, right? Oftentimes I think we try to do everything perfectly, and it's just not how it goes in crypto. You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. But overall, having a strategy, guys, is so critical. And having a strategy that is sustainable is the name of the game, right? Because at the end of the day, as we mentioned, you're going to win, you're going to lose, but you just want to stay in the game, right? So how do we do that? What are the strategies I'm deploying in this bull cycle to make sure we're prepared for that? So let's talk about that. Number one, keeping a well-diversified portfolio. And really for me, that starts with Bitcoin and Ethereum up top as my highest conviction plays. Slowly dollar cost averaging into these cryptos will allow me to then take chances in the altcoin market. The other thing I'm trying to do is kind of create a balanced portfolio to that diversification strategy point. Create a balanced portfolio with crypto blue chips, cryptos that are already steady, already solid, not going anywhere, but also injecting some new cryptos, right? Some new layer ones, some new AI cryptos, some new plays that I think could return us some big gains in this bull cycle, right? And again, having that backbone in my portfolio allows me to take some more of those chances. So I've mentioned before many times, I've got about 14 or 15 different types of investments right now that are private investments with various companies, big and small, that, you know, I'm allocating maybe $1,000 here, 2,000 here, 3,000 here. Everybody's plan should be basically dependent on how much capital you have at this moment and slowly build up to investing privately in various companies, getting into pre-sales. If you can't do that right away, that's okay. So a lot of people ask, well, Zach, I've got $2,000, $3,000 to spend here. How do I do it? What's your time frame? That's the first question I'm going to have for you. What are you trying to do? What are your overall goals? Do you really know what you want to get out of crypto? Are you trying to create financial freedom forever? Do you want a lottery ticket? Do you want to stay in the game? Me personally, you know, back in 2021, I won a lot of trades and I lost a lot of trades. I had enough capital that I, you know, made in 2021, where in 2022, the market sucked, but I didn't go live lavishly. I didn't go buy all these crazy things. I took profits in 2022 and I bought assets at premium prices, right? So in this cycle, something I'm going to be doing differently is selling my altcoins in 2025. When we reach those tops, I'm going to be taking a lot of profits. In most of them, I'm going to be selling all the way out, guys, and buying back, sitting on that capital, sitting on that cash and waiting for the opportunities to buy back in. That's the key here, right? Staying in the game. And so many people go all in at once. And if that one thing doesn't work, now they're screwed, right? Now they're over leveraged. They don't have an opportunity to stay in the game. And think about that. You have to be real with yourself. What are your goals here? What do you want to get out of this market? How long do you want to be in this market? Some people that I talk to, they want to be in it for just this cycle, or they want to make just $10,000, or they just want to make $20,000, and then they want to use that to start a business or use that to basically get into real estate or whatever it is. You have to have your goals. If you don't have goals in mind, if you don't have them written down, if you don't know exactly where you're going, you're not going to get to where you want to go. And so many people just come in, they want to get rich overnight. It doesn't work like that, guys. You don't just get rich in 5 minutes. If you do, oftentimes without a plan, you'll lose it. You'll give it right back, right? Because that same, you know, instinct reaction without a plan that got you rich there for 5 minutes is the same type of thing you'll do, and you'll get rid of it as well, and you won't be able to store your wealth and keep it. I'm using crypto as a vehicle to create financial freedom. It's just one vehicle, right? It's just one vehicle. I also want to be in real estate. I'm already in the stock market. I have multiple businesses, multiple LLCs. That's my strategy. It is a piece to the puzzle. When we look at crypto as a whole, everything outside of Bitcoin is where I want to speculate and make money. But then I want to use Bitcoin to actually store my wealth. I want to use Bitcoin to actually keep the money I make in crypto alive, right? And a lot of people say, well, Zach, you know, we don't have that luxury and you know, you have more capital and all that. Guess what? That's always the case. There are people with way more capital than I have too. It's always a scale. You can't worry about what other people are doing, what other people have, what you don't have. You have to work with what you have, work with what you got, make the most of it, and have goals, have plans, and go after your goals, go after your ambitions. And if you have to start small right now, that's okay. So did I, guys. I had to start at the bottom as well. I used to make 50 grand every single year. I had nothing, guys. Like, very little. I was very, very modestly living. Like, I just wanted more in life, and I had to slowly build up. Guys, it took 3.5 years. It doesn't just happen overnight. You've got to put the hours in, you got to put the time in, you got to put the days in, and you have to have a focal point. You have to be focused on a goal, focused on a plan, and write down the exact amount of money you want to make and how you're going to do it in a certain time frame. All of these things are important. So I know this video is kind of more of a macro look at things. Hopefully it meets you well, finds you well, and you get some value out of it. If it did, let me know in the comment section. Also, in the description, you'll find links to Margex if you want to trade with me over there, Bybit, as well as CoinW. Shout out to some of those guys who allowed us to be here in Dubai, living in one of these beautiful places in the Palms. It's going to be awesome. Token 2049. I'm going to be bringing you guys a bunch of content. Also, if you want to trade with me using the best indicator in the game, XT Algo, links are down below. Guys, if you don't have a plan yet created, make one today and be ready for this market. We still have time. Altcoin season has not hit. There's still time to prepare. Prepare yourself, have a plan, and get after your goals. Let's do it together.